that he was countering rain. He wants a bit
into 2. Bonanza Boy is 8-1, open up at 9s, and Withy Bank an 11-1 chance from 12s. Steady on the 12-1 spot is Zeta's Lad. Tartan Takeover out to 14s out to 12-1 rather from 14s, and Impact Token a 14-1 shot along with Cologne Abbey. City Entertainer 16-1 together with Jalupe, Yahoo, and Remedy the Melody. Mighty Mark also on 16s together with Burling Jack. Mixstar 20-1 with Macroom, Strands of Gold. West Tip is 25-1, as is Four Tricks. They go 33-1 bar those.
Joel, what did you feel like when you
lined up on the inside? They break away, 26 fences to jump, and it's Sneaker Penny who leads in the early stages as they make this cavalry charge down towards the first. There are 28 in this race. I would hate to think what it looks like with 45 in it, but they come to the first, and Remedy the Malady now comes through to take up the running with the Thirsty Farmer, and then Sneaker Penny, followed by RDC and Core Distinction and West Tip, and then Strands of Gold, and they take the first. Leaders are safely all over the first. Those fences are wide. Bonanza Boy is 6 from the back, and they head towards the second. The Thirsty Farmer takes it up from Remedy the Malady, and then Sneaker Penny on the outside and Core Distinction on the inner. They're at the second, and they're all over the second. Withy Bank is the back marker down towards their first ditch, and it's the Thirsty Farmer with Remedy the Malady and Core Distinction, and then Zeta's Lad on the inside with up on the outer Sneaker Penny, and with that one is Yahoo. And behind that one is Mixstar, and they take the ditch, and they're all over the ditch. Jalupi is the one that's racing wide too. Also Sacred Path as they come down towards the fourth. And on the wide outside, Sacred Path and Macroom, and now it's Macroom who's come through to take it up. They're all over the fourth. Macroom on the outside of the Thirsty Farmer and Sneaker Penny, and then just in behind these is Remedy the Malady and Sacred Path, and with that one is Zeta's Lad, and they take the fifth, or at least the leaders do. And would you believe it, they're all over the fifth. And they begin the sweep out of the back stretch, and it's Macroom leading by half a length. Macroom the leader by half a length. The Sneaker Penny in second. Sacred Path's in third. And then comes Remedy the Malady racing 4, and behind that the Thirsty Farmer 5. Followed by Zeta's Lad and Magwood, and behind those Core Distinction, and then comes Strands of Gold, Bonanza Boy, together with Tartan Takeover towards the back. Jalupi races wide, but Sneaker Penny it is on the outside with Macroom and Remedy the Malady and Sacred Path in behind them. The Thirsty Farmer runs next to the rails, and they come to take the sixth. The leaders take it now, and it's Macroom the leader. Macroom in the lead, and they're all over the sixth. Macroom leading from Remedy the Malady and Sneaker Penny and Sacred Path. And then the Thirsty Farmer and Zeta's Lad, with behind that one City Entertainer, and then Magwood, and they all taken the ditch safely. So 28 started, 28 still remaining, and they come down towards the 8th. And as they do so, it's Macroom comes to it, cleared by 4. From Remedy the Malady and Sacred Path, and the order then as they pass us with 2 laps to go is that Macroom has it from Remedy the Malady and Sacred Path, and Sneaker Penny the Thirsty Farmer, then Enverpack Token and Strands of Gold and Magwood and Zeta's Lad, and then Mixstar and City Entertainer and Yahoo and Cologne Abbey, followed by Burling Jack and Boris Seaver, and then Backpacker, and then comes Castle Venom, and the back marker last of all at this stage now is Tartan Takeover as they head down towards the 9th, and they come into it, and as they come to take it, it's Macroom leading. From in second place Remedy the Malady. Withy Bank starts to make ground, and Bonanza Boy made a mistake there, and that's plumb last. And they set off on the second circuit, and it's Macroom leading by 2 lengths to Remedy the Malady and Sacred Path, and Sneaker Penny and Enverpack Token and Strands of Gold and the Thirsty Farmer and Zeta's Lad, and then Magwood and Mixstar and City Entertainer and Boris Seaver and Yahoo, and then Cologne Abbey, and behind that one is Mighty Mark, followed by Four Tricks and Burling Jack. Then comes Backpacker and Castle Venom and Withy Bank and West Tip, and behind West Tip Tartan Takeover starting to make ground, and then Jalupi, a Core Distinction, and Bonanza Boy is still last, and it's Macroom who slipped his field as having jumped the 11th. The next one they take is a ditch, and it's Macroom clear by 8 to 10 lengths now to Sacred Path on the outside of Remedy the Malady. Those are second and third. Then the Thirsty Farmer is in fourth place, and they're really getting to get strung out. Backpacker made a mistake there, and Bonanza Boy's plumb last, having jumped 12. Quickly to the 13th, Macroom over, then Sacred Path and the Thirsty Farmer and Remedy the Malady, and then comes Enverpack Token, and behind that one is Zeta's Lad, followed by Strands of Gold and Mixstar, and then Cologne Abbey, followed by Yahoo, and they take the last on the far side for the second time. time. That's the 14th, and it's Macroom going on. Macroom almost a fence clear now, and Bonanza Boy is last of all, but it's Macroom the leader, clear by a long way, by 6 to 8 lengths as he starts the descent into the home straight for the second time. The Thirsty Farmer is second. They're halfway in this William Hill Scottish National now, and they really are strung out. And there's Bonanza Boy. There he was, right at the back of the pictures, coming in the right-hand side. Not yet. There he is, right at the back. Is a fence behind. Absolutely no chance whatsoever as they come down towards this, the 15th fence. And it's Macroom comes to it. He takes it in his stride, clear by 10, to Sacred Path going in pursuit second. Then in third is the Thirsty Farmer and Zeta's Lad, and City Entertainers making stealthy progress with Enverpack Token. That's a ditch, and Macroom is jumping fluently and well. They come down towards the what will be the last next time round. It's the 17th, and now Bonanza Boy is more than a fence behind. It's Macroom leading. Macroom at the last next time round. Macroom clear from Sacred Path, who went through it, and then comes the Thirsty Farmer followed by Zeta's Lad. The leaders then, as they pass us with just one circuit to go. Macroom clear by 15 to Sacred Path by a half to the Thirsty Farmer and Zeta's Lad, and then Burling Jack and Enverpack Token, and one that's being pulled up is Mixstar. Behind these City Entertainer and Tartan Takeover and Boris Seaver mid-division, and also another one being pulled up is one of the rank outsiders, Magwood. They head towards the 9th, and it's Macroom who's clear as they come to it. Macroom in the lead from Sacred Path, and then comes the Thirsty Farmer, a mistake, and John Frankham at this stage all to play for, but Bonanza Boy has no chance.
Yes, they're, well, Bonanza Boy will have to cut across the car park if he's going to be involved in this finish, but Mark Perrott, he's been bowling along in front. We saw him do it yesterday on another one of Stan's Astra Radio, and these bottom weights are really going to make it a test of stamina. They're already strung out from here to the far side of the course as I sit and watch, and it really is going to be a survival of the fittest.
And one of those who's not fit, Bonanza Boy pulled up. Remedy the Manity pulled up. Macroom a 20 to 1 shot, clear by 4 now to Sacred Path, and Burling Jack has made significant ground. And then Burling Jack jumps through to second. Then Sacred Path third, and Zeta's Lad and Tartan Takeover and 4 Tricks, and Enverpack Token and the Thirsty Farmer and Castle Venom. Then comes Boris Seaver. City Entertainer's going to be pulled up. Mighty Mark behind those and staying on. 2 more ditches to jump, and Macroom is a faller there. Macroom the faller, and hampers Burling Jack. And as they head towards the 5th from home in the William Hill Scottish National, it's Burling Jack and Tartan Takeover with the orange cap on the outside, who comes through to share that lead. And so it's Tartan Takeover on the outside of Burling Jack, 2 lengths back to Zeta's Lad in third, then Enverpack Token and 4 Tricks and Castle Venom. So Gordon Richard sitting pretty at this stage, and they've got 4 to jump. He trains Tartan Takeover, that's in second place. He trains 4 Tricks, that's in third now on the turn out of the back stretch. And as they start the turn in, the leaders are on the inside, Burling Jack on the outside, Tartan Takeover. 4 Tricks is back in third place. Zeta's Lad in the black and yellow is 4, and then one of the rank outsiders, Castle Venom, is staying on. The gap is 8 to 10 lengths then to Enverpack Token, and the rest are out of it, and they start the turn in. They've got 3 to jump, and it's Burling Jack, number 11, in the lead in the red and white. Tartan Takeover with the orange cap between the two. The grey 4 Tricks puts in a devastating run to come through and take up the running with 3 to jump, and it's 4 Tricks in the lead. 4 Tricks, 3 from home. He takes it in the lead. Burling Jack in second. Then Castle Venom on the wide outside, not in the picture at the moment, is staying on well as they come down towards the second last. And it's 4 Tricks in the lead. 4 Tricks comes to it, the second last ditch that. And it's 4 Tricks clear by 4 to Burling Jack, a tired horse. And Zeta's Lad has refused with 2 to jump, but they just got 1 to jump for 4 Tricks. And Derek Byrne is clear by 10 to 12 at the final fence, and it's 4 Tricks comes to it, pops over with a fresh horse. Burling Jack's in second, and then Tartan Takeover's third, and Castle Venom a tied 4, but his stable companion 4 Tricks is coming home to land the William Hill Scottish National, and 4 Tricks wins it. It's going to be close for second, and it could be a fairy tale. Indeed it is, as Tartan Takeover gets second to beat Pride Burling Jack in a photo for third. In a photo second, third, these clear of Castle Venom. Then came the Thirsty Farmer, and the only other ones to finish are the rank outside of Blue Ravine. Also finishing is Killonabi, and the last horse to finish will be Chalupi, which means the casualties include Sacred Path and Borosiva, and Enverpack Token and Mighty Mark and Sneaker Penny. And looking back, Zika's Lad has pulled up lame. Yahoo never got a shout, never saw it, and also Backpacker was also one of the also rounds before racing and never featured. That's Zita's Lad. I'm afraid he's a bit lame, but the result then of this William Hill